I've just come away from the madness of the old quarter for a little while, and I've come here to the road called Ho'olo. That's how you pronounce it, I think. And the reason why I've come here is to show you this place. This is the old prison where the American soldiers were captured and imprisoned and tortured in here. Obviously the most famous inmate here was the American Senator John McCain, and we're going to go in and have a look round. And as I recall, I think they used dummies as artifacts to show you how the prisoners were tortured and chained up. Not only was American war prisoners, but also Vietnamese people and French nationals who were against the regime. So this is it, the Maison Centrale. We should go in and have a look around and see how much the tickets are. Give me a minute. Right, I've got the ticket here. 30,000 dong, which is £1. We'll go in and have a look around. Hello. Thank you. And just walk around, yes?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Morning. Okay, thank you.
We have audio down here.
So I have memory.
Okay.
Thank you. So obviously you can't go upstairs to the exhibition. This is where they were. And as you can see, there's only this section of the prison that is left standing, because they demolished the rest of it and built this huge tower block right next to it. So all that was a prison all around there, but it's just this one left over. So let's go in and have a look around. I think we may have to be quiet, but we're going this way. Let's have a look. As you can see, it used to be like a little village here. It used to make pottery before it became a prison. People used to come and make pottery, and that was the fire urn in there. Prison. You can see that was the original layout of the prison. So this was cell D. This was cell D. This is where they were all held up. They were all sleeping on the floor. And no windows. The windows were sealed shut up there, see? And the smell. And you used to have a bucket here in the corner for toilets. And here, we pause the video and what you do that if you like. Read of that. It's one of the largest cells in the prison. Political prisoners and American soldiers. Here's how the grand scale of the prison was. in 1994 it was all demolished, see, and just this section remained, and they built that big tower block behind. So they made this absolutely escape-proof, and this was the door came through. This is the core persecution. Prison. So, these were the prison clothes they were wearing. Very basic clothes and a straw blanket. See, they were all had like ladders around their necks. Maybe to stop them escaping because the doors were quite narrow. See, look, they all had these things around their neck. They were all chained up. And in here, where we go now, in here is all the dummies where how they used to be. So you can read that. Just pause the video to read that. There we go. And this is how they were all chained up. So all in there, all shackled up here with their feet. Some with both legs, some with one leg. So they could not move. And loved ones, look, people dying, they're comforting them because they were about to be tortured. You see how skinny they were, a bit like skin and bone. And same on this side. So they had books to read. Just keep them occupied. These shackles are original. They are original. So they just couldn't move. They were shackled on one leg. And you just switch the legs over. This is how they were tortured. They were tied up, chained up, and whipped and battered with iron bars. 51. 516 to reach on the resistance base to continue their struggle. It's an underground sewer. Because the Vietnamese are very small people, they could hide up in the smallest hole. Another one. Read that. Pause the video. That's how they were doing it. Iron bars. Battered them over the head. Drowned them. Ripped their neck off. And they tortured everyone they captured. Whether it be Americans, French or Vietnamese. See, John McCain came back to visit in the year 2000 to share his experiences of what happened here. I think this is still part of the original wall. President Ho Chi Minh's message, here we are. Let's read that, pause that and we can read that. American soldiers used to play basketball in the courtyard. Just to get them some exercise. And this is Courtyard where they played basketball. See, obviously, look, there is no escape from here. And this is how it all ended in 1973. According to Paris Agreement, all American pilots held in temporary detention camps in North Vietnam were concentrated in Hanoi prison for repatriation to the United States government. The first repatriation took place on February 12, 1973 at Gia Airport, Hanoi. Subsequent repatriations occurred on February the 18th, March the 4th and March the 14th, 1973. And at 3 p.m. on March 29, 1973, the Vietnamese government completed repatriation of all American pilots. This is the detention area for female prisoners. You can't read that, you can read that in English. These are the prison doors, like steel doors. Cast iron doors, and these are all the cells. You know, you can see here, see the big locks, big iron doors, absolutely no escape. There's a little service hatch here, which that one doesn't open. And in here, the ones that were executed in French style. By guillotine, and there is a guillotine there. Let's see. Straight down, chop your head off right here. And then, when the heads were chopped off, they were put into this basket here. Open the basket. No. Might be a head in there. You see that these were wrapped around people's heads. You can see that. I'll try and enlarge the print where I can. So we come through here. It's more prison cells here. This is where they're held. No mattresses, just a concrete bench to sleep on. And he's come in and batter the doors, iron door to wake them up. And there is absolutely no escape from these. It's all very interesting. We've got a cell here, we can actually go in and visit as we come in here, so that there's no air coming in to the light. So this is me in the prison cell, and as we pan around, obviously that fan is new because obviously there wouldn't be a fan here then. So you can sit down on this concrete bench. Your legs are shackled, your feet are shackled here, and you just sit up all day long and lie down. No mattress, just concrete. You have a chronic backache, arseache as well. Nothing else there. So I'm in here. Even children were in here as well. See? And this was the waiting area. See the benches here, not sleeping benches. This is the waiting area for when they were queuing up to have their heads chopped off by the guillotine. And very interesting. Although this was a very rough prison, it doesn't come anywhere close to Auschwitz. When I visited Auschwitz 4 or 5 years ago, and also the killing fields and the S-21 prison in Cambodia. And as we come out the trees, so that was a tour of the Hanoi prison, and what's left of it is quite interesting. Enjoyed walking around there. So if you want to come here, it's not far away from the old causeway. It's right next to the lake, so you can't miss it. And I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, ciao for now.